Oh, hello. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead, as always, and welcome back. It's been a while, but I'm back. I'm back, and I'm backed up. Nope, not backed up. What am I? I'm bagged up. Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't been fully bagged up in a bit, and it's gonna be getting hotter here. So we'll see how I'm gonna do. But welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead, as always, and it is the last day of the month. It's the last day of April. So let's see if I can actually finish Sonic Unleashed. Finally. Hang on a sec. It's really important to stay hydrated, especially in weather like this that I'm gonna start having to deal with. But yeah, what's this? This is our third stream of Sonic Unleashed here. One sec, just wanna check. But yes, the goal here, I don't know 100% how far we are, but I think we can finish this tonight. We'll see. We'll see. We'll just have to play it by ear. Let's get into the game now. Here we go. Let me just... I'm gonna turn it down a tad. There we go. But yeah. If you're joining for the first time on this, this is a playthrough that's part of the Bad Game Hall of Fame's Bad Game Club for April. As usual, I'm playing on real hardware because I'm a sicko like that. This is a pretty good. This is about the best capture I can do. This is a like 480p because this game actually has progressive scan support. This is like a raw progressive scan output. So I think this is about as good as we can get without upscaling it. But yeah, let's see. We're gonna go to back to Abadat, I guess. Visit Abadat, your next destination. Let's see. Okay, something in the village. I don't remember exactly what we're doing, but we'll find out. So yeah, the main reason I picked this for the Bad Game Club for April is it's unlike, this is going to be a bygone era pretty much now. I feel like this is pretty much gone now of having different SKUs of a game release, releasing either on between multiple console generations or handheld versus console, and you would get very different versions. This is a very late and weird one. This is not the same game as the Xbox 360 PS3 version. It's its own version, and I'd always heard some people claim it's the better version for some changes. Temple in the door, so I don't know yet. I'm gonna spoil. I've already talked about this a bit, but I'm gonna spoil where this is probably gonna go, but with ranking things like that. I do not think that opinion that this is the better version. Even ignoring the PS2 specific issues, but there are some issues with this version. I shouldn't be moping around when kids are so cheerful. Rudy has what you are looking for. You should talk to her. Alright. Okay. One of the big changes is these were physical hub worlds in the main version, and here they're turned into like visual novel style things. It does let you get through these breezier and without as much time wasting, and that's a great improvement, honestly. And there's a lot of like either simplified or cut down stuff in this version that is a lot better, which is great. The problem is that they also cut out most of the good stuff as well. There are less day stages overall. A lot of stuff simplified. The day stages are a lot shorter. Whereas the Werehog ones aren't really. And I swear there's like more of them. Also, the combat is so much simplified in those. Hey-oh! Hey, welcome to the show, PS2 or Die. Hope you enjoy. You get a sneak peek at a future scuffed version of a Sonic game. Oh, it's playing a wolf again. But yeah, no, we always should we appreciate lurks around here. But just welcome to the stream, Slime. Yeah, no, he's not very Italian-y. Even though there's a fake Italian city in this place, Sonic doesn't blend in at all. But yeah, the combat is so simplified in this version. We don't even have a move list. I'm not, you know, the combat isn't amazing, but it's actually kind of decent. Like it's you know, it's a watered down God of War, but it's still kind of like God of War. The bigger issue with all the werehog stuff is just there's too much of it and those stages take too long. And that's not something that the PS2 or Wii version fixes, unfortunately. So and if anything, it makes the werehog stages worse. So it's like, oh great, you made the worst part of the game even worse. That's not a plus. Just because you cut out like some of the annoying chaff. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Hopefully I remember the controls. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can water surf on this. Whoop. Woo! Never mind. Oh jeez, all my rings went. Okay. Okay, why didn't it target there? I forgot I was playing on PlayStation 2. I thought that was an Xbox button. You know, I'm gonna give that one more go. I'm too embarrassed now. I have to start again. That was shameful. I normally don't have that issue with Xbox to PlayStation buttons. Here we go. I will say, I do think some of the day stage design in this game is not bad. I'm not so sure about this level. Also, I wish it could restart. It's weird that if you lose a life, it like respawns you really quick. But if you restart stage, it's way longer. Alright. I'm going to try and not restart after this. Oh, jeez. I think that light ring dash made me lose just a bunch of rings. Oh. So, something that has been a problem, legitimately, is I think that there is something off with the control in this version. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. So here's the thing though, I've seen someone play the Wii version, and specifically this stage. I played a bit of the Wii version myself as well. What the fuck? Why did that miss? I remember them having pretty much the same issue with this stage. I get what they're trying to do, but... Oh! Nice. Because I fucked up the swing timing on this. There we go. Oh, that was weird. I couldn't control there for a sec. Oh, jeez. This stage is kind of falling apart. I'm going to be honest. I liked some of the speed stages, and I thought some of them were, like, interesting alternative takes. This one has problems. Oh, hey, it's that fucking... Hey, do you remember Sonic Adventure 1? I think I'm realizing that that's what this stage is trying to go for, is it's trying to kind of have some of the vibes of Sonic Adventure 1's, like, first level. Dude, some of these later levels are... Oh, check this out, by the way. Hold on, can I replicate what I saw? Okay, now I'm going to have to... Huh. Okay, sometimes they have invisible walls, I guess. I've seen a clip of this. Apparently, the hitboxes on these things that fall down's fucked up. And you can run into a hitbox while it's still up in the air, if it's, like, about to fall down. Yeah, not a great performance, but the control gets real funky on that stage. Like, I get what they're doing with the curved slope areas, but I feel like the other Sonic games just give you, like, fake, you know, like when you're running on the walls, they don't have gravity affect you, but there they do. Yes, let me keep playing. And now it's gonna do the weird remix version of the stage. Yep. And yeah, sticking these in the main game, because there's so little of these day content, you know, instead of just making more day stages, they had to take the bonus challenges from the main game. Like, that's... Oh. But yeah, something is just off about the way the PS2 version controls, I swear. There we go. Like, it's less responsive. It's not just less responsive, though. Like, Sonic feels slipperier. Like, he has less friction than he does in the Wii version. Though, funny enough, I think in the Wii version, he has more friction than he does in the main version. Even though it's, you know, different engine and levels and all that. Like, this is... I haven't done this too much with games that I do for PlayStation 2 playthroughs. Also, what was the objective? Oh, just race. Okay. God, it's even the same part of the track again. It's just the start. Oh, like, yeah, if you land on those side bits there, just... Oh, it goes so weird. But yeah, in the main version, these were bonus missions. Oh, hey, found an alternative path, though. I missed the fucking checkpoint. I have to go back. It's just, it's so weird for a game with so little content to feel like it's got so much padding. And they could have cut stuff to spend more time making the day stages. And I just don't know why they didn't. Oh, geez, another one? I find this game so weird being the follow-up to Sonic 2006, being like the low point of the series. And, you know, afterwards it felt like Sega had to course correct. And Sonic Unleashed is such a mixed bag in terms of that. There we go. Oh, we're just collecting rings again, okay. Piece of cake. There we go. Yay! I don't know if I have the other half. We'll see. We're on this pattern right now where we're just getting both parts of these side tablets, then we talk to a guardian, and then we go fight a boss, and we've just done that like 3 or 4 times in a row now. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. That's the thing, though. I mentioned that these, like, visual novel versions of these... hub areas is an improvement, but they still have issues. They have control issues, believe it or not. Pressing left and right does not move the cursor left and right. It, like, scrolls it up and down. It's strange. See, that's me pressing left. Now it goes there. And just overlapping icons and things like that. Okay. Yep. Thank you, sir. And again, bear in mind, there's missing content from this version. I never remember the actual name, but the Africa stage is like day stage. That's cut. Apparently an entire continent that's like fake USA is just not in this version at all. And they're still already stretching like what content's here. I do like... It's kind of confusing why they have these temples at first, but at least with these little challenge rooms... Like, that's a fun idea. It's kind of funny, because it's closer to what, like, Sonic Frontiers does. Having, like, small challenge things. But definitely when it comes to this PS2 version, like, the visual fidelity of it, and the control and stuff like... You know, Sonic PS2 games on... Sorry, Sonic games on PlayStation 2, pretty much all of them have problems. Oh, here we go. Yep, boss time. I do find it interesting, though, that all the main bosses are quite similar to the main version. They only have, like, very minor differences. Also, this is just a recycle of an earlier boss. Oh, God, their frame rate as well. Like Sonic Heroes PS2 is really bad. It's like it feels broken. Oh god, how are you supposed? Yeah. So unfortunate thing about this version not having widescreen, you really like your game view is really cut off. Help! That's annoying. Because... Okay. I don't like it because... Why wasn't I able to attack? Oh, at least Eggman's having a good time. Oh, there we go. Where am I even going? I know, you know, it's the levels in Sonic games, like the layouts and all the loops and things like that, have always been very contrived. But I'm especially noticing in this game that they're not really trying to explain it. Oh, I think I lost control there for a bit. Yeah, this is one that I would be curious to see in the 360 version, but I imagine it plays better there. Like, funny enough, the first boss was actually better in the PS2 version. This stuff was... It's inconsistent considering that the bosses are so close to the other version. Also, the camera... Am I missing something there? Okay, I guess that's just a way to get bonus damage. That's kind of neat then. It's just weird because normally if you can hurt a boss, they'll... You know, you'll get lock on. There we go. Yeah, PS2 or die saying, yeah, I keep hearing the gameplay is way better in 360. Yeah, 100%. I will, like, the only, you know, there is stuff in the 360 version that's not good. Like the QTE, like, tells flying stages and having to get stuff in hub worlds, and these moon medals being physical collectibles in stages because they're so hard to get, and I think some progressions even tied to them. Like, you need a certain amount to get to certain parts. Whereas here, they're just, you know, they're based on your N rank in a stage kind of thing. But, at least compared to a little bit of Sonic Colors I've played, which, you know, has very similar gameplay to Unleashed. I think the, like, the game feel, when you're in the, like, behind the back running sections, feels better in Colors than the 360. 360 still feels a bit loose.
Doesn't look like there's anyone around either.
I don't know, just...
That's not what I mean. That's not... Never mind. I'm fine.
I keep forgetting this is what Chip's supposed to sound like, because when he gives tutorials in the PS2 and Wii version, his voice is completely different. He, like, ages like a couple decades. I don't know, I got some ice for my drink here. Oh, there we go. You might be wondering why I didn't just immediately dump them in, and it's because, you know, once you put the ice in the water, it melts quicker. So I'm just putting it in a little bit at a time. Oh, Chip, you're so annoying. And I don't like your fleshy wind flapping sound effects. And now you're doing Looney Tunes shit.
I welcome your return.
Like, why is he still making the fucking Looney Tunes run away sound?
Of day, of light, of rebirth.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he sounds so different in the tutorials. The funny thing is I'm pretty sure it is the same actor. He just forgot what the voice sounded like, I guess. But these did come out, like, the same day, pretty much, in most regions. So I don't... Maybe they recorded that dialogue, like, way later.
Sonic. I remember now. All of it.
Oh, shit, he's got his memory backs. Oh. Okay, he remembers it all, but he ain't gonna fucking tell us, I guess. Alright. The thing is, it seems... Sometimes the cutscenes in this seem awkward. It feels like you're missing content. But from what I've seen, the 360 version has the same issue.
fight and guide the planet to its rebirth.
Are you fucking
My
kidding me? He's
job was
God.
to protect the planet from Dark Gaia.
This is God.
But Eggman broke the world apart himself. And Dark Gaia and I were awakened before we should have been. That's why Dark Gaia broke apart, and I didn't know who I was.
Okay, yep.
Remember what I was
Okay, so
supposed to do.
he's God.
All
Dark Gaia is
because this isn't
Satan.
the proper time of awakening.
Spoilers, I guess.
Time of awakening.
Like,
Dark Gaia grows over
God,
millions of
the idea of
years,
this character
then
being
rises
like,
to destroy
that's
the
what
world.
his story
And
is with
I
his
put it
stupid
all back
personality.
together.
By
We've
the way,
been
when
doing
did
this
Twilight
over
Princess
and
come
over,
out?
Again and again, since the very beginning of time.
So you were asleep all this time?
2006.
Millions of years?
Yep.
Yes, for ages and ages.
Yep. I hadn't thought about it, but I think about it now. It's like, I was trying to think where they got this whole, like, transformation dark light thing. And it turns out, like, oh, they were just...
I bet it's thanks to you.
It's just Twilight Princess, I guess.
Even at night when I'm like this, I'm still myself, not like all the other people we've seen. You must have been protecting me this whole time.
I haven't done anything, Sonic. You're the reason you haven't changed at all. You're too strong to lose yourself.
Yeah, don't give Chip any credit.
The reason?
Yeah, you never doubt yourself. No
If you
matter
haven't
what.
seen the
You
earlier
never give in to the
cutscenes,
night or the
he
darkness
is
inside
so
your
annoying
heart.
because they're
I think it's
constantly
because I
trying to
knew
make
that
him,
about
like,
you.
come off like
That's
he's the
why I wanted you to
funniest
help me.
character that's any ever
It's
been
been
on
so
screen.
fun, getting to see the world. I've lived here since the
Because he
planet began,
basically turns
but
into a... He does
I didn't
cartoon
know a
stuff.
thing about it. That
I don't
it's
know, it feels
so
like
pretty,
like
or
Roger
that food
Rabbit
tastes
if he
so
was the
good,
only
or
cartoon
that people
in
are
that
so
movie.
nice. I'm so glad I got the chance to discover all that with you, and I'm so glad that you helped me find my memory. Sonic, I will never, ever forget you.
We will forget you though,
Thank
Chip.
you, Sonic.
I'm serious, I do not think he has been in any other Sonic game since
Hey.
this.
Whoa, what?
Where do you think you're off to all by yourself?
What? But my memory is back now, and, well, from here on out, it's my responsibility, so, I mean, there's no reason for you to come along, so I should just...
Do I need
God,
a
this
reason to
even
wanna
even in the
help out a
cutscenes, the
friend?
voice actor does a really inconsistent voice.
Sonic.
Old Slime, that's perfect.
Yeah!
He has the same voice golden retrievers have when they could talk in movies. Yeah. Yeah, real talking animal energy. Hey Sonic, we ought to report... Yep, go back to the professor. We've been doing this a lot. Okay. Oh, most of the new ones are just, optional content. Actually, I don't remember. Oh, he's in Shambar. Okay. These news are just the bonus missions. I'll admit, accessing bonus missions is a little easier in this version because you can do it from the world map. In the 360 version, you have to go find a hot dog vendor in the hub world, and he gives you the missions. And he gives you food in return, which I don't even know what the food does. Ah, Sonic, so good of you to come. Based on my analysis of data supplied by Tails, I have ascertained the location of Eggman Land. By the way, Tails is technically hanging out with Sonic and Chip. We just don't see him most of the time. Are you prepared for immediate departure? Hang on, is this the end? Maybe... Oh, wow. I wonder how much of the game's left, because that felt like this is the point of no return text. Yeah, Chip, we get it. You're kooky, you're quirky.
Welcome to Eggman Land, the brainchild of my heart and soul.
Here's the thing, I actually have not played...
This is my magnificent
Oh,
empire.
okay.
Made possible
I was really worried with that pose there, but someone at least told him to have his hand open.
What?
You're getting risky there,
This is
Eggman.
crazy.
I'll never understand Eggman's tastes.
Get a good shot.
Oh, by the way, this camera actually has, like, mechanics. Oh, shit, don't fucking copy him.
If you have any complaints, come deliver them to me in person. If you can, that is.
Fuck's sake, Chip.
Ugh, he's enjoying this way too much.
Sonic!
Also, it's so weird seeing Sonic walk
I
at a
can
leisurely
feel the last
pace.
temple nearby. He must have built this place on top of it.
Well, I guess we'll just have to tear it down.
I still don't even necessarily know why Eggman's interested in Dark Gaia. It's not really been explained. Just, oh yeah, I can harvest that energy somehow, I guess. Oh, jeez, angry Chip. Here's the thing, if this is the end, and it turns out that I stopped the stream like half an hour before the end, we'll just fuck around with some of the extra stages.
Go!
I missed all the rings there. The problem with the light ring dash is if they put the rings like 2 in a row like that, it's actually really hard to get both rows. Oh yeah, they really shouldn't do uneven ground in these day stages. Whoops. Whoa! I noticed this game is weird. Like, it doesn't have traditional checkpoints. It just kind of has invisible ones. Which is like one of the few Sonic games I can think of. Oh, I did it again. Oh! Okay, I want to show something off there again, so it's a good thing I died, actually. Also, I swear I picked that item up before. I don't know why I lost it. God, this is a stage where having the boost actually seems like a bad thing. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can get it to happen again. Look, you can see the culling. You see the carousel on the left. This game's supposed to report widescreen in the Wii version. And they're like culling that stuff out way too early. Oh, yep. Hang on a sec. I have to do this on Switch. There we go. God, those bots are trying way too hard at this point. Like, if you haven't even tried that hard to get around being banned, like, you must... You know, I'm going to restart the stage. Let's see if we can do it good. Like, you'd figured they'd know they're unwelcome. I mean, granted, they're scam shit anyway, so they don't care. Here we go. It's so weird to me also, he says, here we, and then he sits around for 2 seconds. Here's the thing, because the boost actually works different in the 360 version. It's not... It doesn't work in spurts, it's an on-off. And I think that gives you a better, you know, a level control. God, I don't know if I could even avoid any damage there. Okay, let's... Okay, I talked about it in the other streams. I mentioned PS2 having control issues. Sometimes inputs just don't come out, especially jumps. I'm playing with a setup that shouldn't be giving me like massive input delay or anything. There we go. Imagine if I did that first try. That would have... Whoa! What even happened there? What the fuck? Why am I jumping backwards there? Something is really fucked with that part there. Here's the thing. This is the first time in the speed stages that I've done this. This is normally what you do in the Werehog stages. You know what? Let's just fucking wait. That's what Sonic games are about, right? Oh, that was weird. Whoa! Don't jump in those sections. The game really doesn't know how to handle that. Hey, I'm in a roller coaster. Oh, yeah. Like, yeah, I get you're supposed to be in a sled, but I can't stress enough just like how much slippery this version feels. Oh, here's the sub-bosses that are only in the PS2 Wii version. God, how are you supposed to get these rings? Oh yeah, why didn't... Oh, again, how would you see these rings coming? And you can't even get the rings. This is weird, because I actually was enjoying the speed stages a little bit in the previous streams, but they've gotten like way worse all of a sudden. Yeah, wonder why Soy Team never brought back those toboggan stages of Extra Slime Generator. It feels kind of like a throwback to the snowboard stuff from Sonic Adventure 2 and some of the other games, like Sonic 06 has them. But it controls way worse. Oh, right. I haven't had to do that in like a lot of levels. God, this game feels like it's falling apart. I don't know why. It's like the controls getting... There we go. What? Oh no! Sonic! Oh, he tried. He fought against gravity there for a hot minute. It's because I pressed circle and he boosted instead of doing the QTE. Yeah, without the widescreen that the Wii version has, some of these levels are very hard. Okay, I do have a little bit of control here. Oh god, this was totally supposed to be in widescreen. Look, you literally couldn't see ahead there. It's weird actually, because this is like the first level where the lack of widescreen has really been a problem. Wasn't that bad earlier? I ran out of fucking lives there because I fell through the fucking floor. Well. Let's go back to Eggman Land. I'm trying to guess where the consonant is that's cut. That just comes down on its own. I guess it's here. I guess it's this one. oh. I'm gonna have to check with the people in the Bad Game Hall of Fame Discord, anyone who's playing the Wii version when they get to this stage, and see if they have these same problems. Because, oh boy. Ruh. Oh. Yep. Okay. There we go. We're actually making it look cool now. I guess you're supposed to be blasting through the walls there, but it doesn't look like you are. I still cannot figure out why that is happening. Hang on, let me try. No, you know, I'm not going to try that. If I finish the game... I think the control's inverted there. Something weird is going on with that swinging part. Yeah, swing's controls are normally really bad, Slime. But those are not even as bad as the, like, they're worse than the normal, like, Werehog stage version of those swinging poles. It's not timing based. It seems to be, like, inverted. Like, I had to hold back, and then I jumped forward. Is what I seem to have discovered there. Woohoo! I don't know why hearing Sonic say woohoo like that is just really lame. So it says, I hate the way I climb and swing controls. Yeah, bad. Chadrangupta. Yeah, they're not... That's also a big thing that holds back pretty much like any version of this game. Oh, weird. I can only strafe on this wall, which is normally not the case with the walls. Yay! But that was different. Like the issue there was completely different than the issue I was... I think the control was just broken. Okay, I'm noticing that I think with those QTEs that they are set. Like it's the same button every time. Which is nice at least. Yeah, you really cannot see ahead here. Oh! God, the game's just like falling apart on me now. Okay, don't fall through the floor this time, Sonic. Yep, shouldn't have boosted. Shouldn't have boosted. Didn't learn my lesson. God, if you jump on a slope as well, the physics just completely breaks. The thing is, I'm moaning more than I was, like, in the past streams because they didn't do that. They kept you on pretty flat ground. It's almost like they knew it was not good. Why would they even... Like, why are some of those enemy spawns even there? God, how would you S-rank this? Oh wow, this stage sucks. I get it, especially a boss stage, but just some of the design here is atrocious. Like, even without the deaths, I don't know how you would S-rank this. Okay, that swim pole actually kind of worked okay. I guess what it is that they're normally sidewards, so they don't normally break the same way. Oh, never mind, spoke too soon. I think I just straight up went through... Maybe it is timing based, but... Something's off with the timing there. I'm gonna run out of fucking lives again. Oh jeez, I was that close to the end as well. Yeah, that is just a bad stage. Like, and it's not, oh, because they made it harder. Like, it doesn't feel harder. It feels fucked up. Unlocked a secret mission, though. I think some of those secret missions are unlocked by finding collectibles. They're not based on medal counts. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to keep playing. Honestly, if they were going to not extend any of the stages, this was probably the one to not extend, because it is really long. Yeah, most should take like 40-50 minutes for some round. Okay. Alright. It's so weird to me that this game can do quick restarts at certain points, and then at other points it can't. Even though when it does the quick restarts, it does respawn like enemies in rings. So that can't be the reason. I don't know. Sonic, what are you doing? Ooh. Ooh. I guess at some point I probably won't do it for a while, but I'm gonna have to finish that 360 version because I'm just really curious if this is a specific issue or if just the Eggman stages just suck in both. Okay, you have to actually let go of the stick if you want to pick up the big dropper rings there. Don't make me snake on the uneven parts. It doesn't work. Game. Yeah. maybe in the Wii version it's not so bad, but the controls just don't seem to work for these levels. Oh, okay, so it is timing based, but it's not when you would think it would be. It's strange timing. There we go.
No problem.
Slime says, I know they're both really, really long. I think the next gen version is longer. Yeah, that does play, because I think all the speed levels are way longer in that version. You know, like a lot of the S rank times in this version are like 2.5 minutes. And they're like usually like 4+. I feel like in the other version. Yeah. Let's do it again. Like considering how much of this stage there is, the fact that they still bring you back to the start to do these little challenges, like they couldn't have started you like mid-level and put a challenge there. And they've, like, you know, they've barely changed the layout. Woo! Yeah! There we go. Yeah, they only use the checkpoints in the speed stages. When you're doing the time trials. Oh, this control's weird. That does not feel like something the engine is supposed to do. God, really, God, and there's a lot of parts of this game. I know it's always a Sonic thing, especially in this kind of boost area, but this game especially has a lot of these just... Hey, the game's kind of just playing itself now. Ah, fucking really? You couldn't have took this part out? Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Let me just... There we go. Took him out quicker. Also, I still have not figured out why sometimes the boost puts you in ball form. This is just the whole stage again. Normally these time trials they put in the story are like segments of the stage. They're not the whole stage. Oh, God, this bit sucks. It's so tiny for the way Sonic controls in this one. Nope. Oh, fucking happened again. Yeah, Slime brings up a good point. Imagine they looked into the code. This was built off the B Hatcher engine or something. I would be really curious to know if this is some, like, bespoke Dimps engine. Or, you know, it's from, I don't know, Sonic and the Secret Rings, maybe? You know, like something weird like that. Oh, come on, game. We can make it over the finish line. Oh, that was weird. He did like the combat version of the sidestep. What? What? No, I boosted... What? Oh.
Not my best one.
Oh. This stage. Oh yeah, Unleashed PS2 says getting real scared to try these. I'm really curious to know if you have some of the same issues in the Wii version. Because as I've mentioned, there is definitely something off about the way this version controls. So maybe just the Wii version having slightly better handling will mitigate what some of the issues I'm having. But some of the issues are just, I'm falling through platforms. And I'm locking onto things that I'm not targeting and shit like that. Okay, the secret here is you've got to press jump when he's like at the bottom. Which doesn't feel right to me. But whatever. The problem is that's not how it works in the when you're in the Werehog levels. So the rules have changed. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Input just didn't work again. There we go. Oh yeah. It's like this game is like falling apart the more I play it or some shit. Yeah, there's only so much you can do to speed up this section, I guess. It's just when you get to these parts, just boost as much as possible. Louis PC, everyone noticed that. Hang on. Oh, no, I could fix that. That's on my end. Hang on. Oh. Whatever. Hey, I'm full screen. No, that's because I need to fix my green screen. Hang on. Thank you for letting me know, Louise. Yeah. I need to put a new peg up. because it's like it's kind of come down there. I could have just turned the camera, but whatever. That was quicker. Okay, I think I'm making good time. Oh, this game, who knows? God, I really wish there was a way after doing those, like, you know, lock-on attacks, there was a way to hit the ground running. It feels so awkward when you do them and you just land and come to a dead stop. Oh, there we go. The problem is, it's so easy to fall off at this part. And especially there, where you can clip through the fucking floor. I don't even want to go for the speed boost sometimes, because it's... Yeah, game, that makes sense. Is that not a boost pad? Oh, great checkpointing game. Not only the checkpoint's not that bad, that's bad checkpointing. I guess it's like the forward, like lock-on move. The problem is that it really likes to launch you in the wrong directions. God, this level is just really bad. It's just... It doesn't help that it's demanding shit from me that we haven't had to do, like, most of the playthrough. And also the camera angle's really bad there. Why does the camera go down? It should be up high so you can see when the fucking platform ends. No! God, and I thought I was doing good time there as well. Yeah, I need to take a water break. Oh. Okay. It's still, normally when they do these little mid-story challenges, they don't ask you to do the full fucking stage again. Nice, nice. That's what I get for trying to save time. Oh, weird. I somehow skipped ahead of... Oh, no, I didn't. If that's the start of the stage, then just fucking start me with the... just restart me. Also, if you're trying to figure out what's up with the menus there's actually a good second or so where it doesn't accept inputs when you swap between a menu. So it actually takes a while to to select to restart. Oh, I've got to be careful because I'm ready to change my rating to bad, but I have to remember that I was enjoying some of the levels early on. And I can't just let these last 2 areas kind of paint the pitch, you know, like repaint my understanding of the rest of it. That's not how you say that. Whatever. That's how I say it. Hello. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hang on, let me get the name right. Sobered Soldier. Appreciate that. Reaching ever closer to my goal. God, this part of the game, they really just completely take control away from you for a good, like, 30 seconds. Yeah, I guess these sub-bosses that are exclusive to the back-gen version that are in the speed stages was to extend gameplay. But they only made one sub-boss. It's the same mechanic pretty much every time. They really could have just cut them. There we go. Oh, okay, it's set areas that you do the spin dash, it looks like. Never mind. I was trying to see what that other route was like, but he didn't lock onto the grapple, so... Well, whatever, that worked out. Regardless of how janky that felt, it worked out. Okay, at least they put a wall there. Okay, don't risk the boost. Don't risk the boost. Okay. I'm gonna try and really concentrate on finish this stage now, so I might have to get back to chat in a minute. But that bit's so awkward. I'm trying to figure out how you're supposed to do that smooth, and I just can't. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, Sober Dwarf, hello. Saying you didn't see the first 2 parts. How's it going to treat you so far? It wasn't that bad. It had issues. But there was at least some parts I enjoyed. The game quality has taken like a massive downturn suddenly. Oh, finally. This that Eggman stage in particular is really bad. And because it doesn't feel difficult, it feels unfair. Especially, again, some of those issues are this PS2 version not having widescreen, so you just can't see shit that you're supposed to see. Oh, nice. Okay, we could only keep away from Werehog Sonic for so long. Sure, why not? Give me the Unleashed meter. Huh? Well, which way are you supposed to... Oh, okay. I should have looked at the mini-map. Oh, wow, we're still picking up XP. Yes, this is the Eggman stage, Pro Striker. Also, welcome to the stream. Really threatening enemies. I'm not sure if you could tell. They fight a lot, they do lots of moves. Why did I jump? Oh, those gold claw attacks came out again. I still have not ever figured out how to activate. Is it timing based? Oh, I don't know. It's strange. That's the only thing I do know. All right. What was the point of that? Okay. Okay, that's on me. That's me being impatient. Then also that there was me not holding left, so again that's on me. It's just I'm so used. It's just the fact that the pole swinging controls changed. But it's so bad that they couldn't come up with battle, you know. Like, it feels like this game, because it does have dynamic music in places. It feels like at some point in development, they were going to have unique battle songs for each stage, and then they just run out of time, or money, I guess. God, these enemies just suck, because all they do is just fly away, and you can't jump and lock onto them. Yeah, there's some sort of like hidden mechanic in this game where, depending on timing, I guess, you'll get like different claw after image effects, and I just don't know what actually makes a difference on that. Oh, beautiful camera work here. I'm just a huge fan. Also, I found that I was just locked into place at the end of that move. Oh, good. Also, yeah, if you couldn't tell, you cannot disable your Unleashed meter once you activate it, which is especially annoying when it gets as long as this. Because it's just being wasted now. In a way, you actually wish you didn't have the meter. Oh, okay. That's the first time I've had to break a floor as Werehog. That's weird. You know, I'll leave that there because you do heal from the rings. Camera! Beautiful camera. Oh yeah, let's do it again. Like, again, the combat is not great in the main version, but it has something. It has actual tech. It has combos. It has juggling that actually makes sense. Because, yes, there is a launcher move in this, but you get locked in place after doing it. And you have so limited moves in the air that it's pointless anyway. The fact they even played sub-boss music for that encounter is kind of insulting to me. Alright. What was even the point of those extra rings at the end there? I swear that the Werehog stages weren't supposed to be segmented based on like some of the design, because sometimes they put stuff at the end of the stages that feels like, oh, these are like healing points or like recharge points. Yay, more strength. I mean, that's good. Get me through the combat encounters quicker. Okay. It's funny. It's funny. When the game was telling me, oh, you'll go to the Eggman stage now, I was worried I was going to be done in half an hour. And turns out, nope. We gotta keep going. Yep, level 2. Oh, you fucking wizard. Come back here. There we go. But they picked some of the worst camera angles for the combat encounters. Okay. I can't remember what stream it was, but we actually talked about something similar to this. I don't remember if I was there, but it's come up on the Bad Game Hall of Fame about games that... Oh, jeez. Yeah, you actually really should not sprint as Werehog, because the movement control, especially for jumping, gets really awkward. But there's... You see it a lot with games that aren't great. That they sometimes feel like the final stages were made last. And that's typically not the case. Games are not like made in chronological order, development kind of thing. Oh yeah, these enemies. Where you have to fuck around with the water barrels. There you go. Shoot. But this level feels like it's lacking the polish that the other parts were supposed to do. Yeah. Sobered Soldier asks, what's your thoughts on the werehog parts? Not gonna lie, they're kind of dull. They are really dull in the Wii PS2 version. They were kind of already dull because yeah, they might have been. Okay, now I'm worried. Okay, I'm betting there's gonna be a. Yep. Okay. But there was at least some. There was some tech to sink your teeth into. There's some interesting tech you could do. In this version, it is just button mashing, and you get a couple of enders. And I know the reason they did that, and that's for the Wii's motion controls. But the better option would have just been to, not design the game around using the Wiimote and nunchuck, especially because it is honestly the worst way to play the Wii version. The Wii controls are terrible. Okay, let's just take this with me. Just in case. Okay, I did need it. Good. God, that box did so little damage on like one of the weakest enemies in the game. Also, that's not a fun attack. I don't know if that's... I didn't encounter it in the bit of the 360 version I played. But that's not fun. Having an attack that just stuns you for a couple of seconds. Like, that's never fun. that's bad. You're just wasting my time. Admittedly, I'm not blocking. But some of the attacks you can't block anyway, so... Like, there's no way I could have seen that coming. There we go. Yeah, Slime's saying, yeah, some games were really good at wasting your time around this era. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Also, these grab icon, these grabber points are for, they've become a lot harder to actually see. There we go.
How do you like that, huh?
Don't worry, we're not done. I've learned now that you can look at the geometry, and if it looks like the path goes on further, then that means you're not done with the werehog stages. That means you got more to go, kid. Oh. Okay. There we go. Also, they do way too much of this kind of platforming in the Werehog stages, in both versions. It's like, no matter which version you play, the movement jumping controls when you're doing like this part does not feel good. Huh? What the well, what am I supposed to do there? I guess I missed something. I guess there's like a switch I'm supposed to hit. Oh, okay. Then don't put that fucking... Don't put that pole there if I'm not supposed to get up that way. That's just bad communication in my opinion. Okay, ooh. I thought, despite the fact that there was an item to get down there, I thought I had fucked up. Yeah, see, that's what I mean by the swinging sections for where Sonic act different. Because you jump at the, you know, in your forward momentum, not when you're underneath the pole. The rules just are different. do. Where am I even supposed to be going? Oh, that's the lack of widescreen getting me in trouble again. Because I could barely see. Oh. Oh. Again, pro tip. Always hold R1. Always hold the grab button in these stages. Sober Dwarf saying... Someone probably already said, but man, those stretchy arms look so weird. Yeah. Don't know how you got up there. Yeah, no, they're very strange. There we go. There's me trying to do an air juggle. There was me trying, and then the jump failing because you're locked into... The recovery on the animation is so long. There we go. Yay! Oh, I'm actually full of Unleashed juice. I should use it. Oh, weird. Don't know how you get in that door. Oh, okay, now I do. What's even the point of that? That's not even a puzzle. That's just a... It's another waste your time mechanic. Oh god, okay, that is that is on a timer, okay. It's not like I need to see the spikes coming or anything. They really just want you just to wait. Because if you go, you're just causing yourself trouble. Okay, game. For something that was hard enough to be a puzzle, I guess, but there's been harder puzzles in the earlier stages. That was literally just... We're gonna make the level longer by just adding one extra room you have to go into.
How do you like that, huh?
Okay, that might be the end. God, even with that poor performance, that was still an S rank. If you hadn't noticed, by the way, I think this stream was a good example to show that it's honestly laughably easy to get S ranks in the Werehog stages compared to some of the speed stages. Hell for Unleashed. Unleashed, okay. Yep, secret. There are so many secret illustrations in this game. I can't imagine what they all are. Did they just make concept art for like a whole year? Yep. Despite my better judgment, we are still playing. Oh, see that? We had to run towards the camera there. What weird obstacle. Okay. You know. Oh, I see the puzzle here. Here's the thing, though. Oh, okay. I was just thinking, couldn't you just jump down? But no, they actually put an invisible wall here for once. Oh yeah, we love auto scrollers in Sonic games. Yeah, it might be like a timing thing. That's giving me the... Oh, okay. These are technically not boxes, so you can't pick up and throw those. See, normally the breakable objects don't look like boxes. You know, the ones that just have items and gems in them. So you know not to waste your time trying to pick them up. No, not this game. I'm not sure when I'll get to it, but, you know, after this, I have to figure out what PS2 game I'm playing next, and I'm not going to do wheel spins for a while. But I guess because this and the 360 version have the kind of, you know, weaker take on God of War content, like combat and mechanics, I kind of just want to play the first God of War again. Because I actually haven't played it since around the time it came out. Okay. Oh! How did that... Okay. Oh, dear. The problem is I don't know how to jump off the wall from those spinning fins. They've not told me how to do that. I know how to go up, down, left, right. I don't know how to go away from the wall. Is it just, yeah, neutral jump maybe? This is really fun, by the way, this part. Yeah. Would help if the game explained that's how those work. For the amount of levels... Jesus Christ, movement. What are you doing? I didn't even sprint. I don't know why I did a sprint jump, because I wasn't sprinting there. But for a game that early on forces you into, like, tutorials, like they're not pickups in the level, they are their own separate missions. This game, at times, sure likes to not explain how to play it. Oh, look at that secret. It's also annoying that if you are going for secrets like that, if you're trying to get time and maybe you're like not good at doing the stages quick, you actually shouldn't go for those. Okay, I guess I'll go this path instead. Oh, good thing too. Huh? Okay. Never mind. I guess that's not the right way. There we go. You have to be careful because you can definitely slide off these fins if you like hold down for too long. God, if you had gone this far and you had missed that key, I think even the Werehog stages are just worse in this Eggman section. Also, this is probably more an issue with the PS2 version, but the color here is so drab. Like, I guess Eggman, but normally even Eggman areas are still, like, quite colorful. Oh yeah, this is good time for battle music, I guess. Du, 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 du. Also, I just realized that the running dash air attack is less damage than the neutral jump attack. Make that make sense. God, there are so many enemies in this game that just seem to do like nothing. They so rarely attack or hit you. Oh, Slime Generator says, after you reach the end of Eggman Land, it should say, good job, but you need at least an A rank to beat Yeah. I'm not sure about this. Someone will have to confirm, but I hear that there are some requirements like that in Sonic Unleashed, maybe the main version. Like, it requires a certain amount of medals to make progress at a certain point. I hope that's not the case here. It doesn't seem to be. It just seems to be for those bonus doors. Oh, we are not done. You see that other stage? There's more level back there. Do you see it? Oh my god. 5 of these in a row, I guess. It's also weird how many of those sun medals you get compared to the moon medals in this one. Just because of the weird way they've paced this game. But yeah, I am thinking of doing some with God of War. I do want to get to some racing game PS2 playthroughs as well, but I kind of want to get my exact setup I want to do for the racing wheel stuff. And it'll just be nice to have a palette cleanser of like a hack and slash style game that these levels are trying to be that is actually good. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? What is going... What is going... Am I on a PlayStation 1? Why are these textures, like, so frightened by... I guess being a werehog is actually really scary. God, it more and more it feels like this game has just fallen apart. Like, even on a technical level now, it's like... Oh, dear. Okay. This seems to be boss fountain, because they're just giving me, like, loads of Unleashed gem, like, you know. Oh, I think there's a secret up here. Hell yeah. Simon says maybe they ran out of time and the janitor had to come up and finish the levels. I mean, who knows, honestly. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, this bit's real fun. Oh, I got one of them. God, this... I've talked about this before. I can't remember if I've said this on stream or not, though. Do you know what this game desperately needs is a fucking lock-on button. Even the 360 version, honestly. Because it's sometimes just so hard just to hit an enemy. Like, way harder than it should be. I'm going to put out this fire because I think the enemies are, like, respawning from it. It honestly bothers me how many, like, hack and slash style games don't use lock-on when it's it makes such a big difference. There we go. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, it's just, it happens more than it should. Because, you know, it's... I'll say one thing, they don't seem to have, like, a auto-lock system. And sometimes that's actually, honestly, the worst of the three. Because you get situations there where you just target enemies you don't want to. Okay. I guess I'm... Here I am. Nope. There you go. That's like the coolest combo you can do in this version. Alright. Yeah, there was... the stretchy arms, as Louise is mentioning in chat, like, is 100% them trying to replicate the God of War combat. Not doing a great job, because the whole point of doing it in God of War was to give you a melee weapon with, like, really good range and area of effect attacks. And a lot of Sonic's moves actually have pretty bad range. Like, the amount of times you see me trying to hit an enemy and not, because it just is outside of my range. Like, yeah, it's not until you get near the end of the combos that the moves actually kind of have far reaches, and usually by then... Oh. Alright, I have to be careful. Okay, I'm going to pause to read this one. Slime Generator says, yeah, I can't blame Sonic 2 though. I imagine it must be difficult to figure out how to give Sonic some sort of lock-on, like his own. Well, see, that's an auto-lock, and mainly, I'm at least glad they didn't do that for these stages, because it would have felt worse. I'm guessing the actual reason is the Wii controls, and just, hey, if you're using a Wii and nunchuck combo, we don't have enough buttons. So I'm not actually sure that's true, because I feel like there were a lot of buttons on that they were not using in that control mode. But you know, they also should not have had that control mode. It feels horrible. Oh, whatever. I survived. Yeah, do that. I love that Sonic has to walk right up someone's face before he can use his stretchy. Yeah, because yeah, you see that's actually not a lot of strength, like range. It's not until the end of his combo that you get the more far-reaching ones. Though some of that's also an issue with this Wii version, where you don't have, like, they at least in the 360 version, they at least copy the God of War design, where one of the attacks does more sweeping and the other does more like forward facing attacks. Yeah, there is some sort of like timing. I guess it's a reward you for not button mashing. But I can't imagine being able to do those time combos properly in the with the Wii nunchuck controls, where you have to shake the fucking controllers to attack. And alternate them, mind you. You can't You can't just waggle one. Like, yeah, the stretchy arms... Oh, shit. I need to go heal. There we go. Oh! Okay, Slime, you just told me something I didn't know. Pressing square and circle at the same time does the auto attacks. Because I've just been using triangle to do those. I guess I should have realized that, because that's a control method that's in the Wii version as well. Like, if you use GameCube controller. Well, using triangle is the better option. You know, having a bespoke button for it. Ugh. There we go. Now I think we're done. Oh. But that makes it look like the Unleashed meter can upgrade even more. Cool, cool. Yep. Love my secrets. It's so weird in cutscenes that Werehog Sonic seems to not be able to run very far. He, like, runs out of breath. Also, I'm pretty sure this FMV is reused from a previous, temple thing. Like, they don't even seem to be acknowledging that they're under Eggman's base. I'm kind of hoping the game just ends. I don't even want a final boss fight. I hope it just kind of goes, yep.
The final Chaos Emerald. Back at last.
But there's probably going to be a Super Sonic. There's probably going to be Super Wear Sonic. You know? Which is probably just going to be like being Unleashed. So. Oh, expensive cutscene. Maybe. Oh, never mind.
This should put the world back to normal. Dark Gaia will go back to being sealed within the core, and my work will be done.
That's great, Chip.
Yup. Thank you, Sonic. It's all thanks to you. Yeah!
Friends forever. Okay. With this cutscene, we just really want to establish that Sonic and Trip, they love each other very much. Oh, there's Tails.
It appears that Sonic has restored the last of the Chaos Emeralds. Things should settle down around here before long.
That's right. Satellite footage confirms that the last piece is moving.
Tails,
back
don't
into
be
place.
flying while watching your screen. That's really dangerous.
I'll await your safe return then. You can give me a full report over a plate of luscious cucumber sandwiches.
I'll be happy to fill you in, Professor.
Okay, at least the other characters acknowledge that cucumber sandwiches are not very good. What the fuck? What was that? Was he waiting for his cue? Ah, damn it. We do have to do more game.
Looks like you're a bit too late, Sonic.
Eggman!
Thanks to my wondrous technology, Dark Gaia is whole and complete. I harnessed its energy to put together this little creation.
Oh, okay.
Behold, the Ultra Hyper Prototype 1. Crush them.
Chip, why are you falling? You can fly. You can fly, Chip. Why are you falling, Chip? You can fly. Fucking Sonic had to save you because you just forgot how to fly, you stupid little shit. Imagine if you could do that in the Werehog stages. You don't get that kind of movement when you're playing as him.
This gorge will be your tomb.
Why does he laugh like Santa? Alright, Eggman. This is it. Okay. Okay.
How do you like that? You little...
Okay, so we can be somewhat proactive. Oh, never mind. You little! You little! I think someone on the dev team was a really big fan of Sonic Adventure, where you get, what? I can't believe this! I don't believe this. Okay, why does he just randomly decide sometimes to not? He just... Also, I've noticed... Okay, I was looking at the wrong health bar. God, he has a lot of health. Whee! You little! In the way he says it, it really comes off like Eggman wants to call him a little shit. But he's aware of the fourth wall that he's not allowed to cuss. So he has to keep stopping himself. You little! Okay, I guess he's decided he's not going to take damage right now. I'll give the game credit. This is the most fun Werehog boss I've had so far. No, I don't like when he just randomly decides, oh, I'm not gonna take damage right now. I'm gonna fly away. God, you get so little health. Oh, what? Yeah, it's just the game randomly at points just decides, oh yeah, no, you're not supposed to be able to hit him yet. What? How did that fucking hit? And how did that hit?
How do you like that? You little...
Oh yeah. Yeah, the camera's not great for like figuring out the depth. But also, just in general, if you're making an action game similar to this style, like a, you know, like a hack and slash action stuff. Having phases where the boss is like fly like out of your range and just attacking you is not fun. Don't do it if you can help it. Also, I get not a tiny bit of Phantasy Star Online from this music. I wonder if it's the same composer, because, you know, Phantasy Star Online was Sonic Team. Yeah, that's actually not a bad boss fight. I just wish you could be more proactive. Say, like, when he's shooting projectiles, like, say, if you time it, you can knock them back or something. But ideally, you should not have phases in a hack and slash or, like, character action style. Oh, I guess we're at max stats now. But, yeah, don't have phases where you're just forced to watch the boss attack for a while. And you're just, you know, running away from attacks and whatever. Like, that's fine for a platformer. But you want to award, you know, you want to award proactivity, not, like, punish the player for it.
What? It's Dark Gaia.
I guess I should have seen this coming. Oh, he's... Legit, Eggman, what do you think was going to happen? Why is this weird little dragon thing... Well, little, but you know, why is this dragon thing going to listen? God. Pre-rendered Werehog Sonic looks very different. Yeah, we get it, Chip.
Sonic, what's wrong?
Oh, he's transforming again! Yeah, they don't cover it much, but it's apparently the Dark Gaia thing that's making you into a hedgehog, werehog.
Sonic! Chip! Run, Chip!
Sorry, my dog's yipping.
Seven lights of the earth rekindled.
Huh. Weird. So this planet in particular is called Earth, even though it's not where Sonic's from. Okay. This is canonically the Earth we're from, I guess.
What? What's happening? Oh, wow. That's just incredible.
Oh.
The temple. Whoa.
Because I really don't know what's going on. it's
Awaken and gather here to me.
just watching the stories. Chip, can you maybe just fight the final fight? Because I'm kind of done. Hang on, is he making a fucking mecha? Oh, it's just Super Sentai, I guess. You know, I'll give him credit. That's not where I fucking saw the game going. Yeah, Pro Striker asking, so Chip has more power than Shadow. You missed it, Pro Striker. He is canonically God of this planet. That's Satan. He's God. That's the story. I'm not exaggerating. He's, quote, like Gaia. Left analog stick, left dodge. Oh my god, is it Punch Out? It turned into Punch Out. Well, it's Punch Out, but like really easy, I guess. You know what? I think Wonderful 101 copied this. Oh, jeez. Oh, the timing for that is weird. Okay. He attacks a lot slower than I was expecting, so it's actually kind of hard to... Oh, hey! Thank you for the raid, Merzban. Apparently I didn't dodge that. Welcome. Yeah. This is Sonic Unleashed, I promise. Even though it looks like a Wonderful 101 boss. That I'm really bad at. God, why even have lives here? Oh good, it even has the punch out mechanic where you can counter hit if you time it right. I'm not quite sure why there is like a left and right punch though, because you can't like back and forth punch. Or at least I can't figure out how to do it. Oh, okay, that's how you do like really... Considering the time on this is 7.5 minutes, I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of phases to this. If there isn't, that'd be really funny. What is he doing?
Sonic. Now, Sonic.
Now, Sonic.
Roger that, buddy.
I like it.
Time for the big finale.
Okay, we actually gonna...
Here we
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is a really cool idea for a final level and boss. That's not cool, but you know. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid those, but... I'm gonna call the game out. I haven't had to do rail hopping since, like, part 1. For some reason, that mechanic, like, disappeared from the game. There we go. Like, yeah, there was a section, like, really early on where there was rail hopping, but I haven't had to do that in hours. God, having that like do. Okay, I do not know how you're supposed to avoid a lot of these hits. That's really undermining how cool this final level idea is. Also, the PS2 controls is also undermining this a lot. Like, yeah, the stop starting for each section is really awkward. Woohoo! What? What? Why did I just go through that one? Oh, that was strange. Well, I pressed fucking square. I don't know what you want from me, game. Yeah, the music has gone really fancy start online now. Nope. That's on me. I don't know why. I guess I've just been playing 360 games too much recently. Oh, come on. Don't take me right back. I guess that's why the S rank for this is so long. Oh, if you hold jump too long in... Oh, no. Okay. That's just input stuff going funky. Why is he drifting instead of... Oh, whatever. I love the way this game controls sometimes. Whoa, indeed. Let's give this one more go. Hopefully I won't fuck this up again. Let's see if I can actually slide this part this time. There we go. I basically had to let go of the left stick to do that. Okay, let me actually pay attention. X, circle, square. Yeah. Okay, I think the button prompts were different that time, actually. And yeah, Lewis Pisser. Yeah, see, normally I do get confused with Nintendo buttons. Even though they did it first. I didn't really grow up with Nintendo. I wasn't really playing Nintendo stuff till GameCube, and that layout's completely different. Loose Pissy, yeah. First console was the Super Nintendo, and I still can't remember. Yeah, I more watched my sisters play Super Nintendo when that was current, because I was too young to grasp most of those games. Oh, look at all these hub levels that we don't play in this version.
What's happening? It was broad daylight a minute ago.
Dark Gaia has regained its true power. The beast is complete. It's just as the Gaia manuscripts foretold, and the world shall be plunged into the dark of night, the dark of destruction.
Oh no.
Oh, that it should come to this.
Is this the bad ending? Did I fuck up?
Planet is lost.
That won't happen.
That won't happen.
There's no way.
As sure as my
Sonic
knees
will
bend
survive
inwards.
this.
I don't know why so many female characters in Japanese media do the thing where they bend their legs, like their knees inwards. I forget if it was like Hard Drive. I think Hard Drive had a really good article about one of the Sailor Scouts having like spine problems because they were always standing that way. Man, this game really is influenced by their weird Altered Beast reboot game. Oh god, this is so fucking Power Rangers. Holy shit.
Let's do it.
There we go. Yep. You gotta go Supersonic. Actually, I say that. I'm curious if there are any mainline Sonic games where Sonic doesn't go Supersonic, or if it's optional. I'm not going to include like the older ones, because usually it's like the best ending. You need to go Supersonic.
Collect up rings, and the boost gauge at the bottom left will fill up. When the gauge is full, press the circle button for the supersonic boost. Move the left analog stick and press the L1 button or the R1 button to dash.
Oh god, the visuals on... I guess this sounds like this is like a remix of a vocal theme, but I'm unaware of there being a vocal theme in Unleashed. If there is one, I've never heard it. Oh, okay. God, this is a weird... This is a weird encounter. Yeah, that's amazing texture quality right there. There we go. Oh, okay. I'm kind of seeing what you're supposed to see. It blinks where the trails are going to be. There are lines on the floor. But maybe an issue with this version, the light blinks so quickly. Oh dear. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, weird, our timer checkpointed. Oh, I guess we can't S-rank technically. It's actually weird to think about a Sonic game not having... Yeah, Slime saying, yeah, this song feels like it was written by Brush 2.32. I get a little bit of the Sonic Colors theme as well. I don't want to pause, my dog keeps yipping. I might need to go help her in a sec. Oh, I maybe should have done that. I gotta make sure I don't run out of rings. I should mention, like, the controls are not great here, so trying to avoid some of these attacks is not easy. Like, it's quite swimmy. It's not here. Here it's actually really responsive, but when you're collecting rings... Oh. I shouldn't look away. Not while we're doing this. Cool. Getting the S rank on this boss encounter feels like it would be really hard, actually. Having to do all parts without...
Press the X button at the right time to knock Dark Gaia's shots right back at him.
You know what, Chip? I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to do this instead. Let me get some more rings. God, that's so lame when that happens. Doesn't even make an impact sound. Oh, really? Like, fucking the whole health bar had to recharge? You could have checkpointed me at any point during this fight. God, this could be a cool moment, but there are some really annoying design choices here. Also, you no longer can dash in this part, so avoiding some of those is really hard. No, I'm curious if this section plays like a lot better in the 361. The control is... Honestly, the control is what's hurting this. Like, Sega made Fantasy Zone. They should know how to make a flying section feel okay. Yeah, I was just getting some rings just to have the meter charged. Oh, look at what's going on with the shadow there. I find it weird that you can have like 6 whole charges stored for this part. Okay, there we go. Alright. Also, the MIDI trumpet in this song is real lame for a game that's had like orchestrated music in it. Yeah, maybe my boss tones were supposed to do this. I mean, we've had fucking bowling for soup. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, is that it? Oh, yep, the money came back. I'm gonna put my controller down for a sec while we enjoy the ending. Oh. Imagine if he just fell into the lava. And that was it. That was the end of his story. Whoops. No one caught him. Oh, weird. Why does it make like a face? Ah. It's doing like an ooh-woo face now. Actually, I want to pay attention. I wonder if the US area shows up in this cutscene. Okay, no, that's Italy. That's Spagonia. Yeah, that's the, like, Inuit area. Yeah, I think they cut it. I think they cut it. That's why it, like, faded out awkwardly there. Couldn't even admit they cut an entire continent.
Wouldn't you say, Doctor? You can simply begin your plans anew. Even if all of your efforts this last time were utterly wasted, even if it was a complete and utter humiliating loss, even the most pathetic loser in all the world will have his chance to.
How did Eggman actually make the perfect robot? And it's this. By the way, in Sonic Colors, that guy becomes British. Also, I just realized there was pop-in in the pre-rendered cutscene there. Did you see it? I guess they didn't have like a PC debug build to render these cutscenes in.
I told you, didn't I? There was no way Sonic would let something like that happen.
And right you were. Still, we cannot live without the night. We all must sleep. We all must rest.
That's loser talk, guy.
Just the same as light.
I can't keep that up. I do like to sleep as well. I just wish the day was like 12 hours longer. I know most people hate that, like 8 or... God, there's pop-in in this fucking cutscene. That's pre-rendered.
That is the true balance of dark and light Gaia. That balance may be the very will of the planet itself.
Oh, sorry.
Save the speech
I
for
gotta
later.
sort something out quick.
We've got to get things ready for Sonic's coming home party.
Sonic,
I don't like that noise his winds make.
Sonic, you
I don't want to hear
must live.
the whole time. Oh my god, he's dead?
Chip?
Oh, you're brought back to life. Don't crush him now. Oh yeah, just throw him away. There we go. Yeah, like Titanfall 2. Yeah! Oh, okay. He's got a protective bubble. He'll be fine. I guess that's why Chip's never come back then, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's in one of the Sonic and Mario at the Olympics games. You know, some non-canon thing. Our hero, folks. Ladies and gents and everyone between.
Ow.
Hold on one sec.
Huh? I'll never forget you. I'll be here by you, always. A part of the earth you tread.
Did he not tell Chip he's not from this planet? Oh, Jesus. This game loves the fucking Amen drum break loop. Oh, I guess this is the vocal song. Why does this song barely ever get played? Hang on. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to turn the game down a bit. Is this Bowling for Soup? I thought Bowling for Soup did, I guess they did this song. In my head, I thought they did one of the Wii ones. That sounds like Bowling for Soup to me. It's weird. It's weird to have a vocal theme that's, like, barely used. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, the back third of the game is the weakest part for sure. There's some really interesting ideas in that final boss fight, but at least in this PS2 version, it's handled very awkwardly. But you know what? We're going to bring up the tier list. So, I've actually prepared a second tier list, and I'll explain why. But every time I get through a PlayStation 2 game on the stream, we add it to the tier list. Now, I'm not going to rank this based on the 360 version, because this is not the 360 version. This is a different game. But, for this one, it's going to be a play elsewhere, because this PS2 version is too scuffed. Like, even ignoring the visuals, something is broken with the control and the movement physics that make this version more painful to play than it needs to be. In general. But I have a new list. I have been keeping track of this, but I wanted to have a visual representation. So these are the games that I say don't play the PS2 versions, play other versions, and this is my rating of them. Here's what I think of Sonic Unleashed PS2/Wii. It is mid. It is mid as fuck. I feel very confident putting that in mid. It is if I ever hear anyone ever claim, oh, this is better than the 360 version because it doesn't have the adventure stages and it doesn't have some of the other stuff. No, because every aspect of the game is cut down and simplified, and any of the substance is cut. Like, yes, there are some nice little additions in this version, and, you know, at this point, I'm ranking the Wii version primarily here. But, again, that does not make up for, like, the The werehog stages in particular are super, like, watered down and neutered. Just having, like, any of the... You know, the combat wasn't amazing in the 360 version, but having, like, any of that completely stripped out for the most basic stuff, and then to have the stages be that long for such a basic combat system is, yeah, dreadful. And it's also just very obvious, like, how much stuff is cut out and just, you'll just swap to places, and how weird the game flows by not, you know, as much as the hub areas weren't great, by cutting them, there's a lot of sections in the game where you can tell you were supposed to do stuff in the adventure stages, and you kind of just skip them, and you just get a text box. It's like, oh, go do this. Oh, go do that. So, no. This is not a better version of Sonic Unleashed on either Wii or PS2. And the PS2 version especially is rough enough that I would consider it like a bad. If I was just ranking the PS2 version, I probably would have put it in the bad section. Just because the control is so weird. I don't remember where I heard this. Even before I planned to do this for the bad game month, I remember hearing someone mention, hey, I played that PS2 version. It controls really weird and bad. And whoever they were 100% right. There's just something off. And if you haven't tried this version, maybe you only looked at the Wii version, play just 1 or 2 levels, and you'll see what I mean. Where just Sonic is slippery compared to the Wii. And the issue that I was having sometimes happens where just you press the jump button and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't register for some reason. And the issue we saw today, like the lack of widescreen for level design that was made for widescreen in mind, so you just can't see stuff, is a big letdown as well. Oh, we get 2 vocal themes. Look at that. But ultimately that 360 version is just such a flawed product as well. It's funny enough, there are aspects of the Wii version I like more than the 360 version. I think some of the control in the speed stages is a little better in the Wii version. I think the camera is better because in the 360 version, when it goes like the side view, it's so close to Sonic that you can only see a cut 2-3 meters in front of him, and they set up level design that requires you to see further than that. So it's just trial and error, and then learning the routes, because you can't play based on reaction in some of those sections. But yeah, it's funny for a game that was supposed to be like the comeback and the course correction from Sonic 06. And it suffers from some of the same problems of wasting your time and taking you out of the fun speed stage stuff that's what people want to do. And it wasn't until Sonic Colors onwards where they kind of really learnt the lesson of stop trying to put these alternative character control modes in. They've never it's maybe a hot take. They weren't very good in Adventure. At least Sonic Adventure 2 did some okay stuff with the Knuckle Rouge stages, but it feels like any time they've tried to do here's a character who plays completely different, it's always been yep, that wasn't good, don't do that. But Sonic's always kind of had a problem where they're not very good at settling down on the thing that works, and they'll always try and mix things up. A Mario game, for example, Sonic's biggest rival, they'll have a game specific gimmick, but the core 3D controls that Mario 64 founded has always been the basis of those games, whereas with Sonic they can never quite settle on how the game even moves on a basic level. This is still a mess of a game, and I've only played a little bit of Sonic Colors, basically just the first world, and then replayed some of the levels there. I know some people prefer Leash, but from what I've played, Sonic Colors is a way better feeling game. It does a lot more of the side, 2.5D platforming. But I found just the movement there better, the more cohesive art style, things like that. Alright. I'm actually gonna try, I'm not gonna let these credits finish. I really need to see why my dog is whining. She probably needs the bathroom. So I'm just going to wrap up here while this song keeps playing. Okay, I'll mention it now, but I'll do the official announcement this week. Tomorrow's May. We're going to have a new game for the Bad Game Club. And I've decided we are going to do Castlevania The Adventure for Game Boy. Because that game's hilarious to me. It's so bad. Because I'm a big Castlevania fan. But, you know, much like we did with Sonic here, we're going to expand it. You can play either the original, you can play the Japan PAL exclusive, like, compilation version that's in color. And also, if you've never tried it, this will be a month to try out Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. The Wii exclusive reboot. Because it's not a remake, it's a completely different game. But it, like, takes some of the basic elements of it. Yeah, Cass definitely knows. There he is. Yeah, Jarek Reddick. Is that a real name? Jarrett? I guess it is. But yeah, Cass has, I think Cass even said they've played through it on the stream at some point, though I'm not sure. But like I said, I'll make a formal announcement in the server either tomorrow or Friday. But like I said, yeah, you can you know, any version you want to play, you know, use your own emulator. If you have real hardware, fucking go for it. You're gonna play like one of the Castlevania compilations, like that's good too. Might even check out and see if there's any regional differences, because Castlevania at the time was rampant for just making the games more difficult in the US releases. But also, it'll be a good excuse just to play Castlevania The Adventure again, which is cool. And it's a shame that game is... It was on WiiWare, and that's it. You can't even fucking buy that game anymore. And all the Castlevania compilations that Konami's done, and they still haven't brought it back. But in terms of these streams, so I do want to do... The next PS2 game's going to be God of War. I really want to play God of War again. But I might at some point... I finally brought the DLC for Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. And I might stream that next, or we'll go into God of War. But I'm not sure when the next stream will be. So keep an eye out either on my Twitter and Blue Sky, and I'll announce when the stream starts happening. But yeah, there we go. There's the credits. So let me wrap things up there. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you again, Merzbane, for the raid. Thank you for any of the followers we got today. And yeah, thank you for tolerating that fucking Eggman land level with me, because fuck that level. I'm still mad about it. Alright. I'm not actually sure when I'll be on the next Bad Game Hall of Fame stream, so just go follow Bad Game Hall of Fame. I know most of you live here, but if anyone is watching the VOD, check them out. I'm there, you know, more often than not. So yeah, take care, have a good evening, and bye-bye, 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 waving the hand, bye-bye.